Hello viewers, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. This video is specially prepared for all those pupils preparing to take the National Common Entrance Examination, that's NCEE, which will help you gain admission into JSS1 of Federal Government Unity Colleges. This video will also help final year pupils that want to take various entrance exams to be adequately prepared. Let's get started by looking at the first question. Question 1 says, express the following in figures. 9,909,909. Well, I'll always tell my pupils to write as they read. The first one says 9 million. So I'm going to write 9 million. This is 9,000. Add 3 more zeros, it will give us 9 million. 909,000. I'll write it. 909, then 1,000. 909 is the last one, so I'll write it as well. 909. Now let's sum this up. This will give me 909. 909. 9. Counting threes from right to left. 1, 2, 3, put your comma. 1, 2, 3, put your comma. So let's pronounce this and see if it will give us what we have in the question. 9,909,909. So the idea for a question like this is for you to gently bring them out one after the other. Don't be in a hurry or feel that it's so easy that you want to write it direct. There's high tendency that it looks easy but you can get it wrong. Question number 2 says, express in words. We have 101011. So let's try and pronounce this number. Count from the right to the left and put your comma. So 1, 2, 3, comma. This will give me 101,011. So let's write in words now. 100 and 1,000 and 11. So for this video, or whenever they ask you to express in words, group the figure in threes from right to the left. It will help you to pronounce the number properly. Once you can pronounce the number accurately, then you should be able to write it accurately as well. Question 3 says, express 1,772 in Roman numerals. We have 1772. To express in Roman numerals, the first thing you need to do is to expand each of the digits that make up this number. 1 is same thing as 1,000 plus 7, which stands for 700. The other 7 stands for 70, and then we have 2. The next thing is to write the corresponding Roman numerals. 1,000 is M, 700 is DCC, 70 is L is 50, 60, 70, LSX, 2 is II. So this is the answer. For question 4, express now CM, LX, IX in Hindu Arabic numerals. For question 3, we have to express in Romans now, we need to express in figures. This is the number, we need to break it up. CM stands for a number, write it plus. LX stands for another number, write it plus. IX stands for the third number. So I just have to break this in threes, this and this. So whenever they ask you to write in figures or Arabic numerals, just break up the Roman number. CM is 900. You gently start bringing them down. LX 50, 60 is 60. IX is 9. Sum this up. This will give you 969. That's 906. Question 5. has to do with subtraction, but this question is quite different. Subtract 3 scores. What is the meaning of score in mathematics? Score means 20. Dozen means 12. And gross means 144. Okay, so subtract 3 scores. You multiply the score, which means 20, by 3. 3 dozens. Dozen is 12 multiplied by 3. 2 gross, multiply the gross by 2. Okay, so it's always important to bring out your parameters this way before you solve. For the first one, 20 times 3 will give me 60. For the second, 12 times 3 will give me 36. For the third one, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. So I have my numbers. If this will confuse you, you can rearrange it. So if I rearrange, I will have 288 starting with the biggest number there. We have 60 and then 36. Let's look for the sum. In the unit hand, 8 plus 6 will give me 14. Okay, so write down 4 carry 1. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 6, 15 plus 3, 18, 8. Write 1 down, 2 plus 1, 3. So that's my answer, 384. Question 6. Subtract the largest even number less than 20 from 40. This question should make you think a bit. What is the largest even number that is less than 20? You agree with me that is 18. It's an even number and is the largest even number before you get to 20. 19 is an odd number. Now you need to subtract it from 40. So we just have 40 minus 18, okay? So borrow 1 from 4. 4 reduces to 3. Put the 1 here, you get 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So your answer is 22. Question 7 says, divide 396 by the product of 6 and 6. So the product here means times. 6 times 6 is 36. So we divide 396 by 36. Okay, you can use your DMS here, divide, multiply, and subtract. 36 into 39 is 1. 36 times 1 is 36. Take away, you have 3. Bring down 6. 36 into 36 is 1. 1 times 36, 36. Take away, you have 0. So your answer, or the answer, is 11. Okay, question 8. In a school, there are 1,960 pupils. If there are 799 boys, how many more girls are there than boys? Now, let's bring out the parameters. The number of pupils in the school equal to 1,790. Boys equal to 799. Before we think of how many girls are there, let's get the number of girls first. Okay, to get the number of girls, you subtract the number of boys from the total number of pupils in the school. So borrow 1 from 7. 7 reduces to 6. Put it here to give you 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. Borrow 1 from 9. 9 reduces to 8. Put it here, 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. Then bring down the last one. So the number of girls equal to 1,171. The question says, how many more girls are there than boys? The girls are 1171. Definitely more than the boys. By how many? You subtract. Borrow 1 from 7. It reduces to 6. Put the 1 here, 11. 11 minus 9, 2. Borrow this one. This will be 0. Put it here. 16 minus 9, 7. 10 minus 7, 3. So the answer will be 372. Okay, 372 more girls. Question 9. A coach can take 40 passengers. How many passengers can be carried by 18 coaches? If one coach can take 40 passengers, okay, 18 coaches, we take 40 for 1 times 18. 8 times 0 is 0, 8 times 4 is 32. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 4 is 4. Sum this up, you have 0 to 7. 720 passengers, okay? So take note of this. Question number 10. The prime numbers between 50 and 60 are. For questions like this, you can gently list all the numbers between 50 and 60. So from 50 we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So these are the numbers from 51 to 59 are the numbers between 50 and 60. Now 51 can be divided by 3. 5 plus 1, 6 can be divided by 3. 52 is an even number, it can be divided by 2. Nothing can divide 53. 54 is an even number, can be divided by 2. 55 can be divided by 5. 56 can be divided by 2. 57 can be divided by 3. 58 can be divided by 2. Nothing can divide 59. So the right answer is 53 and 59. Okay, these are the prime numbers. Okay, question 11. Which of the following is not a prime number? 9 is not a prime number. Question 12. What are the factors of 40? How do you find the factor of a number? Rule your vertical lines. Let's get started. Okay, so always start from 1 or start with 1. 1 times 40 will give me 40. 2 times 20 will give me 40. Just check what you can multiply to get 40. It's all about 40. 3 can go. 4 times 10 will give me 40. 5 times 8 will give me 40. That's all. Then you count downward and you count upward. So factors of 40 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, and 40. Take note. Question 13. Express 48 in prime factors. In prime factors, you solve as if you are solving for LCM. Okay, 48, what can go? 2 can go. 2 into 48 is 24. 2 into 24 is 12. 2 into 12 is 6. 2 into 6 is 3. 3 here, 1. So in prime factors, we have 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Then product of prime factors is like saying 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Answer. Okay, question 14. What is the smallest number which can be divided exactly by 22, 44, and 55? Now, I want you to know that whenever they ask you to find smallest, simply means LCM. So it can be the least, the lowest, the smallest, it means LCM. So this question is simply asking us to find the LCM of 22, 44, and 55. What is the smallest number that can go? 2 can. 2 here 11, 2 here 22, 2 into 55 will give me 55. 2 is not done with his work. 2 here 11, 11, 55, 2 is done with his work. 5 here 11, 11, 11, then 11, 1, 1, 1. LCM, which is the meaning of smallest number, then we have to multiply the divisors here. Will give me 2 times 2 times 5 times 11. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Now let's multiply 20 by 11. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 2, 2. So if you sum this, you get 220 as your answer. Question 15. There's a small thing to what we did in 14 and what we have here. Question 15 says, what is the smallest number which has a remainder of 2 when it is divided by 6, 7, or 8? Remember I said smallest means LCM. But whenever they say there is a remainder, all you need to do, look for the LCM. Once you get your final answer, add the remainder to it. So I'm going to look for the LCM of 6, 7, and 8, okay? What can go 2? 2 here, 3, 7, 4. 2 here, 3, 7, 2. 2 here, 3, 7, 1. 3 here, 1, 7, 1. 7 here, 1, 1, 1. So the LCM will give me 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, so 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 3, 24. So 24 times 7. 7 times 4, 28, 8 carry 2. 7 times 2, 14 plus 2, 16. 168. Remember, there is a remainder of 2. So once you get your LCM, add the remainder and you get your final answer. So my final answer will be 170. Question 16 says, find the highest common factor. Highest common factor means H.C.F. of 12, 15, and 24. Alright, now I'm going to explain the difference between how you solve for LCM and how you solve for H.C.F. For H.C.F, you must think of a number that must be able to divide all the numbers involved. So the number that can go through is 2. 2 into 12 is 6. 2 into 15, no, hold on, 2 can't go. 15 is an odd number, so we can't use 2. We can only use 3. 3 into 12 is 4. 3 into 15 is 5. 3 into 24 is 8. Can you think of any other number that can divide all this number? No. So my H.C.F is 3. I hope this is clear. For H.C.F, the number you are dividing with must be able to divide all numbers involved. Question 7. Now, what if there is a remainder in H.C.F? This question says, which is the largest number that can divide into 10, 16, and 25? Just like smallest represent LCM, largest, biggest, greatest are all synonyms for H.C.F. So whenever they ask you to find the largest or the highest or the biggest or the greatest, just understand that it means H.C.F. If there is a remainder for H.C.F, the numbers involved are 10, 16, and 25. Before you start solving, subtract the remainder. Unlike what we did in LCM, remember the LCM If there's a remainder, we have to solve. Once we get our answer, we add the remainder. You don't do that for HCF. Subtract for HCF before you solve. 10 minus 1, 9. 16 minus 1, 15. 25 minus 1, 24. Now that I've subtracted, I can now look for the HCF of 9, 15, and 24. The smallest number that can go is 3. Okay, so 3 here, 3, 5, 8. Can you think of any other number that can divide 3, 5, 8? No. So the HCF will be 3. Okay, now let's look at question 18. Which of the fractions 7 over 9, 5 over 8, 5 over 6, 2 over 3, and 3 over 4 is the largest? Let's look at all the fractions involved here. 7 over 9, 5 over 8, 5 over 6, 2 over 3. Which is the largest? Step 1. Look for the LCM of the denominators, which are 3, 6, 8, and 9. What can go? 2, since it's LCM. 2 into 3 can go, into 6, 3, into 8, 4, into 9 can go. 2 here, 3, 3, 2, 9. 2 here, 3, 3, 1, 9. 3 here, 1, 1, 1, 3. 3 here, 1, 1, 1, 1. LCM, you multiply everything here. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. 24 times the last 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 carry 1. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 72. Now we know that the LCM is 72, right? Write it. 72, you now divide by the denominator and multiply by numerator. 72 divided by 9 is 8. 8 times 7, 56. 72 divided by 8 is 9. 9 times 5, 45. 72 divided by 6, what will it give you? 6 into 7, 1 remainder 1. 6 into 12 is 2. 12 times 5 is 60. Okay, 72 divided by 3. 3 into 7 is 2, remainder 1. 3 into 12 is 4. 24 times 2 will give me 48. Among this option, which is the biggest? 60 is the biggest, which is the third one. It simply means that 5 over 6 is the largest. Okay, so this is the answer, 5 over 6. Question 19. Reduce to its lowest form. As a good math student, you must always reduce your fraction to the lowest term, but in some questions, it comes this way. They'll just ask you to reduce to the lowest term. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. 14 divided by 2 will give me 7. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that means 144 divided by 2 is 72. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Bring down your 0. Okay, let me go with a large number now. 72 divided by 9 will give me 8. 90 divided by 9 will give me 10, just to reduce it faster. 2 into 8 is 4. 2 into 10 is 5. I've reduced to the lowest term. So if you choose not to divide 72 and 90 by 9 the way I did, it's fine. You can keep dividing by 2 until you get your answer, but you will get 4 over 5. Question 20 says, this is a simple fraction, 3 whole number, 1 over 2, plus 2 over 7, minus 1 whole number, 5 over 7. Okay, so 3, bring out the whole numbers, 3 and minus 1. 3 minus 1 will give me 2. Now I have 2 as a whole number. Then the LCM of 277 is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 14 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 14 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So we have 2 whole number. 7 plus 4. 11 minus 10. Divide by 14. Final answer, 2 whole number, 1 over.
Alright, let's look at question 21. It says, simplify 6 whole number 1 over 9 divided by 3 whole number 2 over 3. So we have 6 whole number 1 over 9 divided by 3 whole number 2 over 3. Now the first thing we are going to do here is to convert each of these fractions to an improper fraction. For the first fraction, 9 times 6 will give us 54 plus 1, 55 over 9, divided by, for the second fraction, 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2, 11 over 3. Whenever you have two fractions and the symbol is division, keep the first fraction, change the division to times, and flip the next fraction. So this has given me an acronym, H.C.F, keep, change, flip. From this acronym, I'm going to keep 55 over 9, change division sign to times, and flip 11 over 3. If I flip, 3 goes up, 11 comes down. Alright, so 11 year 1, 11 year 5, 3 year 1, 3 into 9, 3. 5 times 1 is 5, over 3 times 1 is 3. 5 can be divided by 3, 1's remainder 2 over 3. This is the final answer. Okay, let's look at question 22. In this question, we have two symbols, alright? So we are going to make use of board maths to guide us so that we'll know if to start from multiplication or to start from division. I'm going to write this out as well. 1 over 3 times 2 over 7 divided by 1 over 21. If you look at this board maths, division comes before multiplication. That means I'm going to start from division. Alright, but I'm going to drag 1 over 3 along so that I don't forget about it. So here I have 1 over 3 times, for division, remember my acronym H.C.F, keep the first fraction, change division to times, and flip the next fraction. 21 goes up, 1 comes down, alright? So what can go? 7 year 1, 7 year 3. 3 year 1, 3 into 3, 1. So I'm left with 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 over 1 is same thing as 2. So I have my answer. Question 24. Simplify 7 over 8 of 2 over 21 plus 11 over 12. So I'm still going to bring back my board maths that will guide me on what to do. Off comes before addition, so I have to solve for off first. So bringing out this fraction, 7 over 8, here off also means times, so I'll change this off to times. 2 over 21 plus 11 over 12. Okay, 2 year 1, 2 into 8 is 4. I'm solving for off. 7 year 1, 7 into 21 is 3. So for the numerator, I have 1 and 1. 1 times 1 is 1 over 4 times 3, 12. I'm done with the off. Now plus 11 over 12. The denominators are the same, so I'll pick 1. 1 plus 11 is 12. 12 divided by 12 will give me my answer, 1. Okay, I hope that's clear. Let's look at question 25. Let me write this question properly so that you can understand how it is. 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus 3 whole number 1 over 4, then slash, divide by 2, 1 over 2. Okay, now for questions like this, treat the numerator like terms in the bracket. Okay, So I can actually rewrite this as bracket 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus 3 whole number 1 over 4 divide by 2 whole number 1 over 2. Now, solve for the term inside the bracket first. Broad maths bracket first. 2 plus 3 is 5. LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. 2 into 4 is 2. 2 times 1, 2. Plus 4 divided by 4, 1. 1 times 1, 1. Now drag this along. Let me change to improper fraction. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1. 5 over 2. So here we have 3 over 4 divided by 5 over 2. I have to change this to improper fraction as well. It will give me 4 times 5 is 20 plus 3, 23 over 4 divided by 5 over 2. I can use H.C.F, keep the first fraction, which is 23 over 4, change the division to times and flip the next one. 2 will go up, 5 will come down. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So this will give me 23 divided by 2 times 5 is 10. How many times can 23 be divided by 10? Twice. 2 remainder 3 over 10. This will be my final answer. Question 26. What fraction of a day is 8 hours 20 minutes? Alright, what fraction of a day? Okay, I'm going to use a concept here. We have of, we have is. So I'm going to use is over of. Okay, so the is 8 hours 20 minutes. Write it on top as a numerator. 8 hours 20 minutes. While the of a day is 24 hours. I cannot cancel out because the units are not the same, so I'm going to change everything here to minutes. 60 minutes make 1 hour. Okay, so 8 hours will be 60 times 8, like to change it to minutes, which will give me 480 minutes. Plus the numerator, plus the 20 minutes, 480 plus 20 will give me 500 minutes. That is changing everything to minutes in the numerator. For the denominator, to change to minutes, multiply 60 by 24. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 6, 24. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 6, 12. So 0441. This will give me 1440 minutes. Minute cancel minute. 0 cancel 0, okay? 2 into 25 into 50 is 25. 2 into 144, 72. So the answer is 25 over 72. Now let's look at question 27. A businessman sleeps for 6 hours a day. Please, if I'm too fast, kindly pause this video. Just ensure you get each question before you move to the next one. A businessman sleeps for 6 hours a day. What fraction of the day is he awake? You know that 24 hours make 1 day. Okay, this man sleeps for 6 hours. Okay, he sleeps for 6 hours. So that means 24 minus 6 will give me 18 hours. This man is awake for 18 hours. Sorry, I would have written the day sleeps and awake at the left hand side, but just get the concept. Alright, so what fraction of a day is that? Okay, so we do 18 hours that he is awake out of total hours that make 1 day, which is 24 hours. So hours cancels hours. 2 into 18, 9. 2 into 24, 12. 3 into 9 is 3. 3 into 12 is 4. So the answer is 3 over 4. Question 28 says, if 7 over 8 of a sum of money is 56, what is the sum of money? This question says 7 over 8 equal to 56 naira. What is the total sum? For fraction, let the total sum be 1. If the total sum is 1, 1 is bigger than 7 over 8. For you to have 1, it has to be 8 over 8. So 1 is more. Because 1 is more, if more, less under, I'll divide this 1 by 7 over 8. Now times 56. Okay, this is same thing as 1 over 1. Remember the concept of division. Keep 1, change division to times, and flip 8 over 7 times 56 over 1. 7 here 1, 7 here 8. 1 times 8, 8, 8 times 8. The answer, the sum of money is 64 naira. Question 29. Arrange these numbers in descending order. Descending is from the biggest to the smallest. So since they all have unit of 0, 0, 0, compare the tenth. So 0.75 is the biggest. Then we have 0.5. Then we have 0.25. And the smallest will be 0.05. Question 30. Question 30 says, what is the value of 3 in 0.0135? Okay, this is unit, tenth, hundredth is 3,000. Okay, not thousand, thousand with the th. That's a value of 3. Question 31. Convert 3 over 4 to decimal. 3 over 4 simply means 3 divided by 4. Can 3 be divided by 4? No. Put your 0 point. Put 0 here. 4 into 30 will give me 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 30 minus 28 is 2. Can 4 go into 2? No. Add 0. 4 into 20 is 5. 4 times 5 is 20. Take away, you have 0. 3 over 4 is something as 0.75. Question 32. Express 0.625 as a fraction. From the decimal point, count 1, 2, 3. Since I counted 2 places, I'll divide by 1000, since 1000 has 3 zeros. If I count 2 places, I'll divide by 2. If I count once, I'll divide by 10. So let's divide both sides by 5 to reduce to the lowest term. 6 divided by 5 is 1. Remainder 1. 12 divided by 5, 2. Remainder 2. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 into 10, 2. This is 200. 5 here, 25. 5 into 20 is 4. Bring down 0. 5 here, 5. 5 into 40 is 8. So we have 5 over 8 as the answer. Okay, you can pause, even solve the question before I solve, so you can check yourself out and know what you can do. Let's find the sum of this. We have 16.423, 8.7. Let me complete this with zeros. 5.03. I can also complete this with 0 so that everything will look straight and not confusing. Bring down this 3. 3 plus 2 here is 5. 7 plus 4 is 11. Put 1, bring 1 here. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 8, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 0, bring 2 here. 2 plus 1, 3. We have our answer, 30.153. I hope you've subscribed to this channel. Please, if you've not done so, kindly show some support and share this video. Question 34 says, subtract 5.899 from 7.3. Now 7.3 is same thing as 7.3000 to as many as you want to write. Now minus 5.899. Okay, let me limit the zeros to 2. Borrow 1 from 3 becomes 2. Put it here, 10. Borrow 1, 9. 10. 10 minus 9, 1. 9 minus 9, 0. Borrow 1 here, 6. Put it here, 12 minus 8, 4. 6 minus 5, 1. This is your answer. Okay. Question 35. Oh, I solved repeated 34, 35, 34. Well, this meant to be 34, but 35, sorry, but let me refer it as 34 again. How many pieces of strings, each 0.15 centimeter long, can be gotten from 1.5? So the total length is 1.5 meters. How many 0.15 centimeters can you get from here? You divide by 1.5 centimeters. I can't divide here because the units are not the same. This is in minutes, this is in centimeters. Always convert the bigger unit to have the same value as the smaller one. So to change 1.5 meters to centimeters, you multiply by 100. Since 100 centimeters make 1 meters. 100 has 2 zeros. From the decimal point you count 1, 2. Okay, so this will give me 150 centimeters. Divide by 0.15 centimeters. I can divide now, the units are the same. cm cancels cm. I need to make this divisor a whole number. To do that, I'll move this decimal point 1, 2. So the denominator will now be 15, no 0. Since I moved it twice, I'll add 2 zeros to the numerator. In math, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. So instead of 150, the numerator will become 15,000. So 15 here 1, 15 into 15, 1. So my answer will be 1,000. Question 35. Find the difference between 0.1 kg and 75 kg. To solve this, I must change 0.1 kg to grams. Okay, before I can subtract. Mind you, 1000 grams make 1 kilogram. To change this to grams, I need to multiply by 1000. Since 1000 has 3 zeros, from 0.1 I'll move 1, 2, 3. 3 places, so it will give me 100 grams. So 100 grams minus 75 grams, my answer will be 25 grams. Question 36. Approximate 50,769 to the nearest 100. This is the nearest 100, so I'm going to draw my dotted line here to separate the 100 term and the closest digits to 100. Since 6 is up to 5, round it up to 1, add it to the 100. My answer will be 50, 7 plus 1, 8. The one you've rounded off, they become 00. The answer will be 50,800. Question 37. Correct 89.6162 to 2 decimal places. From the decimal point, count 1, 2. So this is where my dotted line will be. So 89.6, round this 6 up to 1, since it's up to 5, add it to this one. 1 plus 1 is 2. Answer. Question 38. Correct or express 708,325 to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3. My dotted line will be here. Since this 3 is less than 5, all this will be 0. So my answer will be 708,000 to 3 significant figure. Approximate 0.04837 to 2 significant figure. Now I want you to know that if 0 starts a number, the 0 is negligible. That is why 01 is 1, but 10 is 10. It's only when there is a digit before the 0 or the 0 is in between 2 non-zero digits. Those non-zero digits will give the 0 value, like the way 1 has given the 0 value for us to have 10. So my first significant figure will be 4, the second will be 8. Since 3 is less than 5, we round down 3 and 7 to 0. My answer will be 0.04 and 8. Question 40. Write 86.94 to one significant figure, correct to one decimal place, and then find the difference between the two numbers. To one significant figure, 86.94. One significant figure, you just look at the first digit. Since 6 is up to 5, round it up to 1, add it to 8. 8 will be approximately 8 plus 1, 90.00. 9 and 4 will be round off to zeros. But to one decimal place, 86.94, you just move once. Since 4 is less than 5, my answer will be approximately 86.9 or 90. Find the difference means subtract 90.00 minus 86.90. 0, borrow 1 here, 8, put it 10, borrow 1, 9, 10 minus 9, 1, 9 minus 6, 3. The answer is 3.10. Alright, thank you very much. I'm going to stop here. This is just episode 1 of part 1 of all the topics, exam-based topics you are supposed to know. Stay tuned with me. I will be dropping a continuation of this video. The idea, let's cover all the exam-based topics and make sure you can pass any exam you want to write next year, like 2023. For now, I'm going to say bye. See you in the next video.